Say word.
Yo, what up? All right, so first thing I'm gonna say on this video is stop capping. You know what I mean? As Christians, we gotta stop lying, man. We gotta keep it real. You know what I mean? And part of the reason why people don't even want to be a part of Christianity or have anything to do with God is because the people who are supposed to be examples are not being real. And a lot of times we'll say, oh, well, it's because the people are not living up to what the Bible says and all this type of stuff. But listen, at the end of the day, we're human and it's a progression. You know what I mean? We get progressively better. Once we become a part of this life, God shows us bit by bit how to be more like him. You know what I mean? But we can't walk around like we perfect and we are just like God and we all got it all together and we don't make mistakes. So we don't, you know what I'm saying, mess up. That's a lie. And that's why people don't want to be a part of it, because they recognize when we being real or when we being fake. So at the end of the day, you got to know yourself, man. You got to be okay with who you are and who God made you and where he has you right now. You feel me? Sorry if y'all see the frost, man. It's a little cold in the car. But anyway, so my point is, let's be real. You know what I mean? Don't act like you don't get angry. Don't act like you don't get horny. Don't act like you don't, you know what I'm saying, don't have thoughts in your mind, you know what I'm saying, that you know are not right, that you have to kind of work at not, you know, not thinking those thoughts or not reacting certain ways. Don't act like, you know, all these things that we all feel, you know what I'm saying? And don't act like you a Christian and you know, you got it all together, because that's when people look at you and they be like, yeah, all right, whatever. And every now and then you're going to get put to the test. So what happens when somebody sees you? Now, everything else you said before, you know, they have this thing against you, like, yo, this person, oh, you talking all this stuff, but I seen you do this. Or you talking all this stuff and I seen you do that. Now, look, I'm going to tell you right now, you might see me do something and I'm going to tell you, I never told you I wasn't going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and I'm going to tell you I'm going to try. I'll tell you what I can, you know, what I'm trying to be or what I'm trying to become or what I'm trying to get to, you know, and I could tell you some of the things that I have overcome as well. But that does not mean that I'm perfect. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm perfect. And if you're a Christian, you shouldn't be trying to act like that. What you should be doing is telling people some of the stuff that you actually deal with right now. You should tell people some of the struggles that you actually deal with right now. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I'll give you an example, right? So like for me, when I was trying to, I'm not going to sit up here and tell you that I'm perfect. Some of y'all watching this know this. Like, I'm not going to tell you that I wasn't a virgin when I got married. You feel what I'm saying? Like, some people don't even care about that right now. I don't even think that's a thing. But as a Christian, this is what's supposed to be. But I was long wrong for that. I was not a virgin when I got married. But here's the thing. I'm not acting like I was. You feel what I'm saying? And there were certain things that I had to do to prepare myself, that God had to do with me to even prepare me for the mindset to even be married. You understand? So like there's certain things that we got to let people know. And yeah, of course, I don't want everybody in my business. I'm not saying you should tell your whole business or have your business on Front Street. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying though is if you come across somebody, right, who's dealing with something, you come across somebody who might have a problem with lust, right? I've dealt with that before. You feel what I'm saying? So somebody might be like, well, Dad, if you don't deal with that now, how did you get out of it? How did you, you know, get to this point? And I'll tell them like, yo, I'm at this point now because there's certain things I had to do, right? I had to stop watching certain things I had to do. It's a discipline that I had to go through in order to get to this place. But it don't mean that I'm blind, bro. Like I'm out here, I live in New York City. In the summertime, you ladies go crazy. So I can't even drive up the block without seeing a female that's half naked. I'm not blind. I'm going to see it. It looks good. But does that mean I got to stare? Does that mean I got to lust? Does that mean I got to go in my mind and picture myself doing things to this female? No. There was a time in my life that I did that, and it was almost like a sport. We called it bird watching. But I don't do that now. You understand? But it took discipline for me. It didn't happen overnight. You feel me? And I'm going to tell you this. I was saved when it happened. I've been saved for a long time. You know what I mean? I've been a part of this life for a long time. Don't mean that I was where I'm at now for a long time. So, and I'm not going to sit up here and lie to nobody and tell them that, because that's not helping them. You feel what I'm saying? All it does is make people feel like they are such bad people because they feel like, oh, I should be feeling this way. I shouldn't be dealing with this right now. That's a lie. And that's what I'm saying. We got to stop capping, man. We got to start telling people the truth and start telling them the real stuff that we deal with, and then give them the hope the real truth of the fact that Jesus Christ can actually help us get over some of these things. And that's just one example. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even talking about my temper or any other things that I deal with, and sometimes I still struggle with. So let's be real with people, man, so that they can understand what it's like to actually really live this life and realize that they actually do have help. Like, God will help them deal with some of the things that they're dealing with right now. And that's all I gotta say. I know this video was a little bit long, but hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Peace.